Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be talking about something a little crazy today. We're going to be talking about the bullwhip effect and how it alone could take down the prices of your home and take down the values of the economy and what you can do about it today. Let's get right into it. If we jump right into the screen, as you know, my name is David. I operate in Toronto, Canada, and we like to use money mechanics and create streams of income for yourself so you can break free of the rat race. Let's jump straight into the article today about the bullwhip effect. And this is talking about America's biggest warehouse is running out of room. Okay, so its largest warehouse is warning that it is slowing sales of clothing, electronics, furniture, and goods that are packing the distribution centers right now. So it keeps the merchandise keeps flooding across from the Pacific all the way to LA. Now, this is called a bullwhip effect when companies panic ordered goods to keep shelves full and got caught out by a downturn in demand while shipments were still arriving from Asia. Now, can we understand what that means? This is why I talk about toilet paper. Everybody, before COVID, people were making toilet paper for the office and for home. Now, all of a sudden, nobody was going to the office. So those whole streams had dried up. Now everyone needed home product. So they had to retool their facilities, and it took some time, but everyone was panic ordering and more. And then you saw the hoarding that was taking place. So during the pandemic, when people were getting all of these checks in the mail, they were out spending it like crazy. And those retailers were sitting there going, oh my God, this is crazy. We're making so much money. We need to order way more because they are anticipating that that level of demand will stay for years. So as they kept on ordering more and more and more product, it was taking longer and longer to get here, longer the delays. Then what happens? All of a sudden, inflation has bitten everybody. Nobody is buying anything, and the products are piling up. Notice the next time you go to a Canadian Tire, a Home Depot, anywhere, the aisles, in the center of the aisles, will have pallets stacked up on themselves, packed shelves. If you go to a Home Depot, on the outside, there's lineups of chairs, lineups of tables. What else were there? Barbecues like crazy, $1,000 tool chests all lined out up on the sidewalks. I mean, people could go there and steal them, right? They have a security guard now, but they're storing hundreds of thousands of dollars of product out on the parking lot because they have no buyers. That is the bullwhip effect. When they ordered too much stuff and then they can't sell it. And this has massive trickle down effects for the economy. Let's go and look at this, that they are feeling the sting of the bullwhip, says the professor at the University of Tennessee. Now, this is the Inland Empire warehouses in San Bernardino in California. Look at the size of this. 44 times larger than New York City's Central Park. 160 times larger than Tesla's Gigafactory. Woo! That is huge. Okay, so if you look at a satellite shot of this, these are all warehouses, and they are packed to the gills and have no room to go. I mean, look at how big the houses are beside them. I mean, compared to these warehouses, they are way bigger than Walmart's, and they're packed to the gills. You can see them from outer space. Look at these are all warehouses, and they are packed to the gills. Now, look at this, what a bullwhip is. The definition, if you just Google it, a bullwhip effect is a supply chain phenomenon describing how small fluctuations in demand, so that's what happened when we were having some lockdowns, and the retailer level cause a progressively larger fluctuation in demand at every level, basically. So if we go and look, Michael Burry, the one who famously called out the Big Short, he said this supply glut at retail is the bullwhip effect. It's worth understanding for your investing endeavors. Now, this is where he is leading. Deflationary pulses, disinflation in CPI later this year, Fed reverses itself on rates and QT, and that is the cycle. Okay, can you try to remember those three things for me, okay? deflationary, disinflation of CPI, Fed reverses. Okay, three things. We're going to do one thing at a time, okay? So the very first thing, deflationary and disinflation of CPI. Okay, so how does this work? Just let's play this out instead of using all these big words, okay? So everybody during this last 2.5 years has been putting their money into real estate. As they put their money into real estate, they're also putting it into the stock market. 94 cents of every dollar created by the government showed up in the stock market. Did you hear that? 94 cents was the value that the stock market went up for every dollar that the government created over the past 2.5 years. So it is massive pump of what happened in the market, massive couple years. So what happens? Let's just take a Home Depot with the millions of dollars worth of inventory sitting on the sidewalks. They can't sell anything. It's okay maybe in the summer, but it's not okay in the winter when it starts raining, when the snow starts coming. They will be forced to liquidate all of this stuff, put massive fire sale prices on everything in order to sell it. It is the only way. So what happens if they do that? If they do fire sell everything, does the company show any profits whatsoever? No. It will show massive losses. If it shows massive losses, the stock price will tank. If the stock price tanks, the company will have to lay off people. As they lay off all of their employees, they can't pay their mortgages anymore. Are you starting to see what the trickle down effect is? So having all this inventory will cause a lot of sales that are going to be happening. What did Michael Burry see here? He said deflationary pulses. So things will get cheaper because there's too much of it. And CPI will be going down because they're going to have to put all of this stuff on sale. Okay, last point. The Fed reverses itself on rates and quantitative tightening. What does that mean? Later on this year, as all these sales are coming on, the food shortages really start cranking in the fall, the winter bite in Europe where fuel prices are going to surge to the moon, all of that is happening. The government will be forced to print a lot more money and reverse course and start lowering rates. If history is any guide, this is what they always do. I think it's the greatest percentage of chance that that is what's going to happen. Of course, we don't have a crystal ball and a lot of things can change till then, but the likelihood is that it will drop. For an investor who's looking to buy right now, he's looking to buy in cash. This is not the time to be buying. There is a lot of problems that are coming. We should wait. We want to buy those homes for a lot cheaper prices later on. If you were thinking of selling, this is a good time to sell, right? Because the market is still relatively high. It's the same price as it was last summer. So you only lost a little bit compared to the massive run that it's had over the past 5 years. So it might be a good time to buy right now. So we're going to see what's going to be happening. The number one thing that you could be doing, remember, during Bullwhip, the lowest price things go up and the top prices come down. What does that mean? That means if you were looking for a $5,000 something item that you wanted to buy, the likelihood is that it will have to go on massive discount sales. Wait on the big items. They will go on sale. What do you do about the low end items? The low end items is usually food. The food prices, as you've seen, have skyrocketed up as note fertilizer has been taken away from a lot of countries and countries are banning food. So what should you be doing is waiting if you're buying in cash, buying enough food and supplies for your family to stock up. In addition, waiting on those big purchases because those prices are going to be coming down because of this bullwhip effect. Just if you have some time, Google it, read it. It's going to be really, really interesting and really, really help you. We want you to succeed. As you know, I'm here for your health, wealth, and happiness. And if you even know one person that this will even help, please send it to them and like and subscribe if you like this stuff. If you don't like it, just let me know why as well, and I'll see you on the next video.